Good evening. We're back at the tracks. So I thought I'd just do a little example of free-form playing for use. And here's to use. Gatorade, red flavored, my favorite. Well, because it's around midnight, I'm going to play around midnight again. I'm making this also as a recording because I want to see how bad the recording quality is because of the way I have this dinky little phone set up. I suppose the microphone is facing away from me as I speak, so we'll see what the difference is with this and future recordings. Meanwhile, you're stuck with this. play it like that. Mode of memory with a little bit of soul thrown in. It was written by the late great Thelonious Sphere Monk. That was another tune by the late great composer Thelonious Sphere Monk. That was Bemsha Swing, a real toe tapper. Yeah. I have a B flat and a C diatonic harmonica, so I'm going to go get those. Another day. I lied. I don't have a traveling light. I do have a light though, just in case somebody needs one. Yes, sir. Well, here's a song written by the late great Jan Toots Thielemans, best known for his amazing chromatic harmonica playing, also an amazing whistler and guitarist. So he wrote this song called Bluesette. Here's another happy tune by the late, great composer Charles Mingus. He was a stand-up bassist and worked with Joni Mitchell. Unrequited Love Number 1. Joni, not Charlie. Anyway, Joni wrote the lyrics for this song. And I don't know them by heart. I just know a few of the words. Like the first one. When, and after that, she wrote a lot of other words after the word when. When never quite sure how to end that one. It pulls at your heartstrings. But harmonically, I suppose it pulls also. all Greek to me. Some recent composition sort of ideas start with something like this. Also kind of dark. So it's awful dark, and I suppose, music is what feelings sound like. So that was like a million tears, kind of heartbreak music. I've read about how sorrow can drive a person to be very creative. Laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. There's something to that. A lot of your better comics are tortured souls inside, A lot of artists, I would say. It's a gift, it's a curse or something, I don't know. I think art for a lot of people is therapy. I'll go with that one for sure. Yes, indeed. Doesn't cost that much unless you get into something expensive like collecting zithers. Or stolen art or something, I don't know. Stolen art, that happens all the time. Copyright infringements. That's what they call it. Okay. Yes, sir. So, my Latin kick. etc., etc. More blah than blah, but it's a lot of blah, blah, blah. Mostly blah. A lot of my music is becoming blah. I need to learn more. Yeah. See, I need to learn that lick, those licks, in all 12 keys. Hang on to that dream, baby. Seldom live but once, so now or never, I guess. Has built-in sustain in the bass, which is cool. Sort of. And that was written by the great living composer Robert Temple. Kidneys. Still working. Are we having fun yet? Who knows? Can anybody even see this? Does anybody even care? Well, maybe the security guard around here cares. I don't know. I can never see them. I got these blinding red lights over here to my left. Looks like I'm pointing to the right because this camera is screwy. I've yet to figure it out. I think there's a way to make it so that it changes the polarity or whatever. Anyhow, does that look like a G to you? Shouldn't look like a G. My left hand. My right hand. I had a bad accident. Lost it up somehow. Hear that? The hoodlums. Thank God they're not loitering here. Well, one more for the road. What will it be? How about Blue Bossa by I don't know who. Hi. Hi, Dominic. Well, maybe I'll play 2 more songs now that I have at least one person watching. Well, I could play blues in F or blues in E flat. I like this E flat. I have no sense of rhythm with that, or most things. For instance, I've played Agahota do Ipanema for white women here in my town, and they say, "Oh, I've never heard it played like that before." But she liked it. She liked the piano too. So I've seen muitos garrotas. Ah, Ipanema. Opa, é um lugar muito, muito lindo, mas perigoso. Se você é estrangeiro na cidade de Rio de Janeiro, cuidado, homem. Com certeza, porque todo mundo tem olhos em você. Se você tem bagagem, cuidado. Na praia, na noite, forget it. Don't go to the beach at night. Mas, em geral, as praias em Rio é linda, né? A lot to see. A lot to see on the beaches in Rio de Janeiro. But take care, or you get taken. So that's got a little Latin feel to it. Makes you want to move. And I guess it's basically playing a lot of extensions. Alright, it's modal. Here's another modal piece for you. I'm slowly piecing all these pieces together to make something really cool. Meanwhile, I get these fractured pieces, each with their own kind of sentiment. This is a 9 chord with an inversion. So the 9 in my right hand is on my thumb. It's D9 something. E flat 9s. So, like so many other pieces, that just goes on and on. And I guess you can do it in 12 different ways, at least. 12 different keys? Maybe. I don't know. Like they say around here, I don't know, me, I don't know. I don't know, me. C'est une phrase franco-americano. I don't know, me. Ce n'est pas québécois, c'est franco-américain. Franco-American. Franco-American. Frankly, I like the Canadian. The American can't. American. Pobre American. railroad they used for Dudley Do-Right. It was Royal Mounted Canadian Police. And his girlfriend was Nell, and she was always getting tied up to railroad tracks by Snidely Whiplash. So when Dudley Do-Right had to go get Nell, he would say, "I'm coming, Nell." Oh, that was a great show. They always saved the day. Well, let's see. Requests? Any requests? Oh, Misty? Yes. I'd love to play Misty for you. Written by the... We're on a theme here. Written by the late, great American composer Earl Garner, who didn't read a note of music. And by the way, when he was a child, by the age of 6 maybe earlier, he was already playing piano as a prodigal child. And people who in the know said, don't give him any lessons. Don't give him any piano lessons. That'll screw him all up. Fun facts to know and tell. I'm here to tell you. So what was it I was going to play? Oh yeah. I think that song is in my DNA. My father, who was a surgeon and had a general practice, would come home from his office at noon for his lunch, which consisted of a white bread sandwich cut diagonally with the crust cut off very carefully, made by my mother. Probably always a BLT. So he had that BLT and a martini, and he played Misty almost every noon when I was a child. I remember hearing that. He played other songs like The Third Man and Alley Cat. It wasn't much, he didn't think much of my jazz and blues. He kind of scoffed when I played blues. And he kind of folded his arms and said, I bet you can't play that twice. He didn't get the point of soloing, which is what jazz and blues lends itself to. Anyway, I read the first few bars of The Godfather for him. He put it in front of me. He said, read that, play that. After I played Misty, he was like, here, play this. So I got the blues from him, too. Thanks to him, I don't know. It's a crazy world out there. I don't think I'd have the blues if I'd grown up on an island, though. Well, thank you, Dominic, Mr. Elephant. I love your band, the Blues Junkers. You guys are great. You're a really good piano player, too. So, thank you for tuning in. Okay, maybe I can do one last monk tune. I may not do it right, but I may do it right. I don't know the name of it, so. Well, I didn't play it right, so look for it in the next live session. Over and out. Peace to you all. Keep it in your sneaker. Smoke them if you got them.